Right now we're at Fairmont Park, and we've teamed up with the Division of Wildlife Resources to do a fishery, an urban fishery, with some grant money from the Division of Wildlife Resources. So we were approached last year from the Division of Wildlife Resources. They wanted to start looking into doing some urban fisheries in Salt Lake City. So we worked with them, visited some sites, Liberty Park, Fairmont Park. They came to the consensus that this was a great facility to try that with. They had to apply for some grant money. They were awarded that grant money. Salt Lake City put in for a CIP application to do some pond restoration work on the outside of the pond, so these two projects kind of fell into place. The contractor working on the excavation of the old Shopco building on 1300 East drove by one day and seen the Division of Wildlife Resources doing their excavation, and stopped and just talked to him and asked what they were doing as far as their project, and asked if he was interested in some clay. They had found a huge band of clay up in their excavation site up on 1300 East. The Division of Wildlife Resources went over, took some samples, sent it to a lab to make sure the compaction and everything was correct, and was given to the DWR, and we helped facilitate trucks to haul it to this location from there. The original plan had a material liner. They assumed it was around $45,000 to $50,000 for that liner. So by getting this, was able to save that out of the project. Material liner is supposedly to last 10 to 15 years, where a clay liner like this, a foot deep all the way around this, could last a century. So the original depth of the pond was 2 to 3 feet max, all the way across. There was no liner. And when the Division of Wildlife Resources came in and dug it down, they dug it to 13 to 14 feet deep in the middle. Then we brought a 12-inch layer of the clay back in to cover the whole pond. And then, as you can see behind me and around, there are some islands, some riprap for the fish and wildlife to surround themselves with. We'll have a nice boardwalk around a portion of it. We'll have some rock edges with some plants on the inside. We'll have some crushed stone around a lot of the edges, to where people can come up to the edge of the pond and be able to sit and fish out of here. For residents who'd like to know more about this project and other projects going on in Salt Lake City parks, they can visit us at www.slcparks.com.